Hello everybody and welcome to my life lately. I have filmed at least 3 videos already today. I am just on a roll. I have been filming nonstop since I got up this morning because I've been trying to catch up on all my filming in one day and then go ahead and go through and edit as I can. Yesterday I had filmed a plant video, so I'm going to get my first plant video up in the month of March. I am already failing my goal for this year of having 12 videos up because my goal was to have at least 1 video up per month for that channel, but it's okay. I will hopefully make up for it sometime this year. I apologize in advance for all of the background noise that you are going to hear in this video. I'm really trying my hardest to have a quiet background and quiet time, mom time, but that's very unlikely given the fact that my husband is not here right now and probably won't be here until late tonight. So if you hear the dishwasher, if you hear coughing, if you hear the swing, if you hear all of those background noises, just please bear with me because I promise you it's not going to be like that in every single video. It just happens to be that this weekend I am by myself and have to, take care of the house and the kids all by myself. So right now my family has been just on the rocks. My youngest, Kinsey, is not sleeping for me through the night, and I have been struggling with the fact that I'm not getting more than 5 hours of sleep. I know I said that probably in my last plan with me as well, but it is only getting worse. So last night, even though it was Sunday or Saturday going into Sunday, I went to bed at like 1 in the morning because I was, up doing all of the housework stuff that I was doing by myself, and then trying to clean the floors and just keep up. Otherwise, my brain starts to go crazy thinking I can't keep up and my life feels like chaos. So I stayed up and I did that, and then around 2 in the morning, Kinsey woke up and then would not fall back asleep for me. So me and her snuggled in my bed for most of the night, and I fell asleep here and there, but it honestly, it was bad. Like I'm sorry, but I was struggling a lot with that. So we're in March now, and I have not been doing my habit check-in, so hold on. I will do that in a little bit. But so this is kind of what my habits ended up looking like. I was really struggling for the month of February, so as you can tell, a lot of my habits were not as good as January. I was doing really good in January, and then we kind of fell off on a few things here and there throughout the month of February. Okay, let's see. So for the monthly, this is kind of how it ended up looking like. Honestly, I forgot to keep up with what videos I got up when, so I need to go back and check that and do those. We did this, and then I believe it was this week that I hit a deer, and didn't put that in the month, but this is kind of just how the month ended up looking like. So nothing special, nothing crazy here. Let's get into the weeklies. Okay, so when you guys last saw this video, or the January flip through, we ended off on this time. You kind of got an idea of what this week looked like because I think I was able to film it Thursday night. So yeah, I fell asleep again, but woke up on my own at 1 a.m. and then finished my videos. Oops. So I did end up having a very rough morning next day. We had a very busy Friday just at work, and then we had a little dance party as I cleaned the floors that day. And then the girls actually fell asleep in my bed last night, or that night, and I woke up and then moved them. And then this was the first time I got my nails done at a little shop near me, and I wasn't too thrilled with them. They were all right. I obviously don't complain when I go get my nails done because I don't want to be a burden. But I was not like super thrilled about it. I just was thrilled that I didn't have to do them myself for once. And then I filmed a few videos that day. So we packed Kalani's goodie bags because her birthday was the next Friday, that we were bringing her birthday things to school. And then we made Kalani's sugar cookies that she had. They were like this unicorn sugar cookies. And then we fell asleep early again that night. Sorry, my phone is going to die on me now because I filmed so many videos so far. So hopefully it doesn't die on me. But we ordered Kalani's birthday gift. The girls got a bath that day. And we also did Kalani's Valentine's Day cards on this day as well. And then I drove my hubby to work because we were still with only one vehicle. And then we cooked and cleaned, and then I did laundry. So fun end of the weekend. This is kind of how my week went for the following week. This was also Lunar New Year week, and then my daughter's birthday. So we, had a normal week. I started my sourdough starter here, and then I also changed my oil, and then went for a Target run to get some sourdough stuff. So yeah, couldn't get Kinsey to bed before 11:30. That was like one of my highlights of the week. So we were on day 4 by this point with my starter, and then I don't remember what all of this was about. Sometimes I'll fall off and I won't fill out things because we're going into the end of the week. But we went to paint a pot. This was the pot that I painted. The girls painted with their fingerprints. I love it so much. And then we had a pizza party with my parents at their house and all my sisters and then their families. And then when we let the dogs out, my older sister's dog ended up tearing something in the back of his leg, and he's an older dog, and so they ended up putting him down like a week later or the next week or something like that. But it was really, really sad to have like a special day kind of turn unfortunate. And then so we had a bunch of things to do. I wrote on there so much to do, so little time. Yes.
It's his birthday.
This week I kind of fell off, and I'll be honest, I didn't care to go back and try to fill it in. I was not having a good time. As you can see, my sleep, I stayed under 5 hours for the weekdays, and then I just tried to catch up on sleep. And so to be quite honest, I really didn't care to finish this off. I had to pick up Kinsey early this day because she was not doing so good. So then we ended up taking Friday off, and this is when I filmed that video that didn't end up getting posted because halfway through it I realized I wasn't even filming and it was just toast. So that was also Valentine's Day. We didn't do anything special for Valentine's Day. I made some cookies for my husband and we made him a card, but that was it. And then this is my favorite weekend or favorite week by far. I went and got my nails done again, but I'm so excited about how this one turned out. I used a bit of the Ferris Wheel Press Workshop Wishes ink here, and I think that made it look even more special and not as crazy. It looks like there's a ton of stuff going on, but that's kind of the vibe I go for. I like to make it look like my life is busy and chaotic when really I'm just being lazy most of the time. And then here we are going into March, and you guys already seen this plan with me, so I don't really need to get into that. So let's jump into my dailies. Here we go. I was looking for this. So this is February 1st. I was really having a good day. This ended up being that Thursday, but I ended up falling asleep and then waking up and filming at 1 o'clock in the morning. So that is kind of how I did that. This was Groundhog's Day. I don't know if you guys believe in Groundhog's Day, but I wanted to make a note that Phil did not see his shadow, meaning early spring is on the way. And then I kind of went into like, I don't know how that makes any sense, but hey, it's funny and it's something positive to like look at spring being around the corner. And then because it was Friday, me and the girls had a dance party, and then I cleaned the floors, so that was in there. I got my nails done, and then I pre-filmed the next plan with me. We put together Kalani's goodie bags, and we just ordered Kalani's birthday gifts and things like that. So this is one of the washi die cut things from Marshmallow Studio. I was testing that out. So we got Kalani's Valentine's Day stuff ready for this day, and then it was just our normal Sunday, like getting stuff ready for the week. And then we stopped at Target after work, and I used a $50 Visa gift card that I had to purchase a Dutch oven so that I could start working on my sourdough starter, which I'll tell you right now, has been going really good. I actually just pulled out another loaf of bread just a little bit ago. But yeah, so then I was making notes of kind of how my starter was going throughout this time. Yeah, I don't know. It says, oh, okay, yeah, I was having a moment. I'll just put myself on blast here. It says, I can truly understand why mothers fall into silent depression, because when I look at myself in the mirror, I don't see myself. I just see a version of me, and it's a version I'd rather not explain. I remember her, though. She is full of life, adventure, and I know she's still in there, just under all of the weight. I'm not depressed. I'm just tired. No, I would definitely seek help if I was super depressed and feeling like my life was not worth living. So don't worry, you guys, I'm okay. But then, yeah, I went into day 3, my sourdough starter. God will provide all that you need. I have named my starter Eden, because Eden was where God provided everything that Adam and Eve needed. So it was like the Garden of Eden, and it was always endless in supply of fruits and things like that. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to name my starter Eve or Eden, because then I can provide other people with starter once I get mine established. So, and then I put a little Bible verse up here that really stuck out to me. And yeah, I was feeling really, really planty that day. It says, I finally feel like my planty self is coming back. Yay. So, yeah, this was Thursday. Obviously, I was just doing like pre-budgeting stuff and just normal weekly life stuff. And then finally, Friday. Okay, just set it down.
This is for the milk.
Okay. So Kalani brought her goodie bags in this day so that she could pass them out to all of her friends. I also pre-noted my daughter's birthday note for like my Facebook post and things, because I like to word vomit, and if I don't properly type something out and then go through and edit my said message, then it just it's like word vomit and nothing makes sense. Nothing is in a chronicle or order that just, I don't know. It's kind of like how I'm talking right now. When I'm excited or happy about something, I word vomit. It said, after being gone all week, Gage is finally going to be home tonight. So we celebrated with a special dinner with the Ninja Foodie that day. This was Happy Lunar New Year. This was the day that we celebrated Kalani's birthday. We went to Paint-A-Pot and we just enjoyed everybody's company with the family. And this was also when Bear Bear tore something in his leg, and then my older sister ended up being in the emergency vet for most of that time. So that was really disappointing that she could not be there, but my daughter had such a blast. So of course I put some pictures up here. And then for Kalani's birthday, I wrote in here, Cocoa Bug. Oh, how my eyes watered thinking about you this week leading up to your 5th birthday. Where did the time go? Scrolling through pictures of little you, wondering how I missed you becoming so big. Did I blink? It sometimes feels like it. No, I've been watching you grow this whole time. I've watched you develop your personality, your love for everything and everyone. You may have been born with an atrial septal defect, but your heart has always been pure. You are a kind, shy, and soft-spoken soul that is truly selfless and sometimes sassy. I watched you as you took your role as big sister with the biggest smile and excitement in your step. I was worried you'd feel jealous or upset having to share my time, but instead you became more generous. What's yours was also hers. I asked you once, how are you so beautiful? Your response was, because God made me. You're right. God made you exactly the way you were meant to be, and I couldn't be more proud of the ray of sunshine you are turning out to be. And then I wrote, happy birthday, beautiful. Mommy loves you so much. That way, if I ever pass away or something and my girls get my books, they also got my post and things like that in here, which I think is very personal. And I know that's just me. I don't mind reading stuff like this. My personal life is just whatever. So to me, this was like perfect for her birthday. So I didn't actually write a whole lot of what we did that day, just a whole day dedicated to her. So then February 12th, this was Kinsey's first food. We definitely had a blast with that. I was running late for work. I don't know. I ended up having to get gas or something and then ended up being late. But then I also put on here kind of my starter. It's rising again today after the feed. It smells like wine now. It's time to start printing out some recipes for new yummy. And then of course this was Kinsey's 6 month old day. So I made this one a little bit dedicated to her. Obviously not as dedicated as the 5th birthday, but when she turns 1, I'll probably have a whole page for her. But yeah, so I wrote in there like, it's time for me to start filling out a resume. I don't want to do that, but it's time. I need to find a new job. So it's kind of what I have been up to. And then I put the vertical washi because I thought that was so cute. And then I did a Valentine's Day thing. Said yeah. Oh, I did get a Valentine's Day card from Kinsey. She did that at daycare, so I thought that was really, really adorable. And then on this day, I made a little tribute to my sourdough because it was finally healthy enough to start making sourdough with. So the name of my disc card is Vincent Van Dough, so that's why I used the washi here. I wasn't having a good day with Kinsey as far as, I don't really know what's going on, whether it's her teeth or I don't know. But yes, so yeah, Kinsey woke up after her falling asleep around 10. So it's been rough, you guys. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know. This happened to be the day that I took off because I was up most of the night with her, and then I decided to start making some sourdough. So I took the day off because Kinsey wasn't sleeping for me. I started my morning by baking some scones and starting my sourdough bread. Oh my gosh, my morning was missing these. I've never had scones before, and now I'm aware I've been missing out. I did 4 30-minute stretch and folds, and finally will be baking it in the morning. I also put in an Amazon order for a few things that I will need for tomorrow or the next time I make bread. So yeah, I was definitely loving my day on that day off. And then call me Chef Kylie. Just kidding, I'm no chef. But yeah, so this was the very first day I made a loaf of sourdough bread. I will be honest, it didn't turn out perfect, but I was definitely happy with it. And I got to use my Emoti little vinyl sticker here because, of course, oh, why not? I think I ordered another sticker like this. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. But I, of course, had to use I Love Bread because I've been obsessed with making sourdough bread now. So day 2 of bread, I decided to make another one. So I made a regular loaf this day, and then the Sunday I was able to make a strawberry chocolate loaf, so I took some pictures and put them there. And then in this little flap here, it was just the recipe that I used with my starter, and every recipe is different for sourdough because it's based on like your temperature in your home, your humidity in your home, like things like that. So if something's not working for you, just know that you might need to just change up your recipe a little bit because not everybody's is going to work. But then I also made a cinnamon loaf like the next week following, and then when I finally was able to put this little flab in, I put just both of those in there because they both turned out so cute. So yeah, recipe here. This day was Monday. It started out perfect. I got up with just enough time to get the girls ready and let Toka out, feed my starter, and head out the door. At some point early this morning, Brittany sent Mom and Brianna a text saying Bear will be put down at 5 p.m. tonight. My heart breaks for her. So yeah, this was a really upsetting day. And then my evening didn't go quite as planned, and I felt like I had gotten nothing I wanted done. So we did get our tax appointment ready, and yeah, early night for me. Goodbye Bear, aka Moose, and you will be missed. I think I saved some space to put a picture of him in there, but I didn't have one right on hand, so I've yet to come back to that. And then I put in here, like, I'm gifting one of Kinsey's daycare ladies some of my starter tomorrow, so I need to get that ready to go. And then I had some journaling time. My lettering starts to get really sloppy when I'm trying to write fast and trying to speed write. So if it looks like sloppy, that's why. Of course, and I knew that I spelled this wrong, but this is me hitting a deer. So my morning was went whack because I had to wait for a police officer to come fill out an accident report, and yeah, so it was not fun. It was either the deer or the ditch. Well, you could guess correctly, the deer was it. I'm shocked that after being thrown 20 feet, the deer got up and looked my way before running back in the direction it came from. The girls and I are okay. Nobody was hurt besides the poor deer, and my car took a beating, of course. Damage to my front driver's side, and the door on my side won't open, so now I need to crawl over my passenger seat to drive my car or to even get out. But yeah, so after work, I picked up Gage, Kalani, and my pottery. They turned out so cute, and I can't wait to show Kalani and Gage them. Okay, so February 22 was the day that AT&T lost power, no services, so we were out of that for a while. I just thought that my Spotify wasn't working because I don't really text anybody, I don't really call anybody. So I was like, oh man, like maybe the bill didn't get paid or something, I don't know. But it's supposed to be like automatically withdrawn, so I don't know. So I was like, damn, that's weird. But my phone's saying SOS. I'm like, I didn't use up all my data, what the heck? Yeah, I was getting a little frustrated about that, because I wanted to listen to my podcast and I couldn't. After work, I picked up the girls. Can't tell just yet, but I think Kinsey might be getting pink eyes. She woke up all gunky, and when I picked her up, it seems to still be funky. So yeah, and then I got the girls to bed, and I'm going to finish my stretch and folds, and then I'm going to head to bed because it's going to be an early morning tomorrow. I'll have to finish preparing the dough in the morning when I wake up, and the dough will have been proofing or bulk fermentation for around 4 to 5 hours and on the counter while I get some sleep. So yeah, I've been sleeping like 4 to 5 hours every night. I did not go to work that day. We ended up going to the doctor's and getting Kinsey checked out, and then I stopped and got a quote for my car to make sure that I could get it fixed. And then we made a chocolate sourdough bread this day, which ended up being really good. And then it was Saturday, and then I went and got my nails done again. So that's these ones that you see. And then I tried another type of crackers. Oh yeah, so this was the day that we were literally just trying out different recipes. We did crackers, and I ended up making multiple batches of that cracker because it was so good. And then here we are, wish me luck. This was Sunday. I don't remember. I ended up falling asleep. It turned out one because my parents had quickly shaved them. Oh yeah, so these ones were, I was making some sourdough for my parents. And then we went through and did all of our paperwork for taxes so that we got that ready for Monday, and then got the girls a bath and, you know, just our normal Sunday stuff. Tax day was a really good day, and I went to have dinner with my family Monday night, and yeah, that was just a blessing in disguise. And I wrote on here, God works in mysterious ways. I put my faith in him, and he always provides if it's in his will. So, and then Tuesday, February 27, we're gonna have a good day. Okay, so you guys know that tune. That was on repeat in my head that day, like all day. So I'm sorry if I got that stuck in your head too. But yeah, I ended up getting a bunch of stuff done Tuesday. So yeah, it says I will be able to pay my car off completely in a few short days. So hopefully, if I don't do it by then, I'll be able to do it before my next paycheck or before my next payment. And then Kalani and I, Kinsey had me up at 4 a.m. Honestly, I can't complain. Her snuggles are the best. She is the perfect size, just tucked under my arm. And when I'm done having kids, it's moments like these that I will miss. So I was just having like a little moment, even though like I was dead tired. We had a doctor's appointment for Kinsey. It was her 6-month checkup, and so I had some time to kill, and I ended up buying a plant at a plant store that's local to my hometown. And yeah, so I am super excited about that. Even spilled some ink, and I'm like, I'm not even sure how, but ink went flying. Yeah. And then so I did a little blurb of kind of Kinsey's moments, like what's been going on, how her weight is, and all of that. And then here we are in the very last day of March, and it ended up being on a Thursday. So I wrote, good morning. I am tired because Kinsey kept me up past midnight. Yes, I am on my second cup of coffee already today. Also, yes. Haha, no worries. I've got plenty of motivation considering the circumstances. And then I wrote a bunch of good things that was going on in my life. And then I ended up falling asleep really early and then waking up at like 1 a.m. because my body's so used to having only 5 hours of sleep or less. My body will naturally wake me up around that same time, so that was frustrating. I get up and I showered at like 1 a.m. because I was still disgusting, and yeah, it's been a mess. So that is how this month has ended, and then we are in March. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if it was a lot longer than my other ones and my previous ones. I hope you guys enjoyed the detailed portion of this flip through. If not, let me know if you guys liked the quick video styled better or whatever. I don't know. If you prefer the long version, let me know in the comments down below. If you prefer the short version, also let me know in the comments down below. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in my next video.